Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations coming at you today with another video. So today we have a special hero drop, ladies and gentlemen. They've got a brand new hero in the game. I'm not one to boast, but I'm going to tell you right now, I was pumped up when I found out that it was the exact same hero that I posted in Discord. So I basically was just, like a lot of people, I'm filtering through Facebook, looking at some old posts, that kind of stuff. I don't know if you guys know or not, but I have to make all of my thumbnails with my artwork. And I have to basically strip those characters out of some of the old posts and stuff that the devs have posted on Facebook and everything, because they just clearly haven't gotten back to me with any artwork. So it makes my thumbnails a lot harder to do, but because I'm a graphic designer, by day, it makes it a little bit easier. But nevertheless, basically, I'm just filtering through Facebook, right? Looking at different photos, looking at different things that they have posted in the past. And I'm going to say, like, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago, maybe last year. But they had posted that picture that I posted in Discord. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Go filter through the general section of Discord, and you'll go back and you can find it. Or if you type in the search bar, type in Kodeations, it'll pull up a couple of the last things that I have posted in there, and you will see. But basically, I found this screenshot which has two different heroes. It has a night hero and it has the brand new hero, of course, but it was for ages ago. So of course I don't think this guy is brand new as far as in development. I think he's been worked on for a while now, and then or maybe they just had him already created and just were waiting to release him at a later time. Either way, nevertheless, guys, we are going to take a look at the brand new hero and kind of check out his kit and see exactly what we think he fits, especially for team comps, and hopefully we can pass that information to you. So without further ado, let's check out the video. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. As I mentioned, we are taking a look at the announcement. Okay, we have got a brand new hero, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm excited. I am pumped up. I haven't taken a look at this hero yet, so we are going to take a look at him. We're going to look at his skills. We're going to kind of see exactly where he kind of fits into play with the other tanks. We're going to compare him to some of those other tanks because I have their stats wrote down on this, fancy dancy notebook piece of paper here. Yeah, let's just check it out. We are going to take a look at the announcement page here first before we get into the brand new hero and see what they have done and what they have added into this game, because as always, updates and features can either do what, make or break a game, but we're going to take a look at it. So updates right off the bat, they talk about the brand new Hero NECRO, ladies and gentlemen. So get NECRO through the heroic summons or in special events. Check out NECRO's unique skills. Interesting play on words, devs. Unique skills. I wonder what the term unique is. We will take a look at that once we check out his skills. They added buff explanation on skills page. You can now get corresponding specific explanations for buffs from detailed hero skills. Okay, if that's what I think it is, that's going to be nice, because then that you won't have to leave your skills page, right, looking at heroes in order to find out exactly what the buff meant or is doing. And then bugs fixed and optimized. As always, they don't give us any additional information on this, and I really wish they would. Hey devs, if you're watching this video, or somebody at the dev team is watching this video, can you please include the bug fixes and the optimizations? I know that it creates a really long list, but people that do content creation, late game players, people that have invested in the game, a lot of times they would like to read that stuff potentially. I mean, maybe when they're taking a shit, maybe when you're peeing, whatever the case is. Whatever the case is, it doesn't matter. We want to take a look at the bug fixes and the optimizations, and we want to be able to judge those and make sure that you guys are doing exactly what the players want. So nevertheless, getting back into it, current events, we have heroic summons. So they brought the heroic summon event back. The summon event, which a higher chance of summoning the new NECRO hero. Again, ladies and gentlemen, do not sweat this. If you are a free-to-play player, like most of our content on this game, it takes a lot of scrolls, right? And it takes a lot of summoning in order to get these new heroes coming out. I think the number somewhere was around like between 500 and 600 scrolls that people have been reporting over and over again to pull these guys. So this higher chance for summoning is kind of like a loaded statement, okay? So don't give your hopes up on that. Just play the game like normal, do your normal summons, and then, over time you will get it, right? Once you hit 500 scrolls or whatever the heck the crazy number is that they claim is RNG, you'll get it, right? So just wait it out. Hero exchange during the event. Use the soul crystals to exchange for hero shards. Again, just another repeat event. Login rewards during this event. You get 2 summoning scrolls from the free pack shop. Again, not updated. They have not changed anything with that. Your permanent events that are always around your first purchase rewards are always the same, which I kind of wish they would change that. I think that would be I think if they were to change the first purchasing rewards, like if they were to cycle out this 5-star hero right here, I believe that would give people the incentive to continue to join the brand new servers, roll a new account, and also spend money on that account, right? Because if they want a specific 5-star hero, it comes rolling around, they release a new server, boom, that is your package right there. That is the brand new incentive to get somebody to to re-roll another account on the new server. So but other than that, I think that is going to be it for the announcement page. Not a big deal. Let's go take a look at the hero. So we're going to go do gallery. He's grave, right? Yep, he is grave. All right, here he is. Oh, look at that nice little card. I like the up close facial going on. He looks like he's freaking like I said, looks like he's pissed off. He's a grave unit, of course. So let's take a look at his kit. Interesting on the character model. Taking a look at him, they stuck to the grave theme, of course, which is nice. I don't know, I'm kind of conflicted. Does he look a little bland? I mean, when you look at some of these other guys and the detail that go into some of the artwork, he looks a little shabby, devs. He looks a little shabby. Look at him. He's just bland. I mean, he's wearing like this weird purple tight suit with, additional armor pieces, but the additional armor pieces are like a couple shades off of black, I guess. Okay, interesting. I'm not a developer, right? So I'm just a graphic designer, so I've noticed some of the small little detail stuff. But okay, anyways, checking out his kit. So first skill we got on the shopping block is deals damage against the target and enemies near it. Reduces their power by 10% for 2 rounds. Okay, so the typical tank abilities for most tanks. Deals damage against a single target. All the enemies near that target, which I think is only 1 in 1. I don't know if it does a full scale ability. I haven't really tested it or watched it closely enough, but it's the same skill as most other tanks, but he does have a reduced power by 10% for 2 rounds attached to that attack, so that is kind of nice. His second ability is going to be his stat increase bonuses, which is nice. He's got a Armor of Curse ability, so at the start of each battle reduces HP by 20% of max HP. Okay, so his HP is reduced by 20% at the start of a battle. That's interesting. That's kind of necromancy. Okay, HP reduced by each attack received will not be over 15% of max HP. Okay, so we've got at the start of each battle he gets a HP reduction by 20% of his max HP. So in simpler terms, he's getting his his HP is automatically reduced at the start of a battle by 20%. But the damage that's incoming on each attack cannot be more than 15% of his max HP. That'll be an interesting play to check out and see. That's kind of how I interpreted it. If you feel like you've interpreted this differently, or maybe the devs have already said something about it, please be sure to comment down below and let me know your thoughts on this. It's a very confusing kind of, as the devs put it, unique skill, right? I mean, I'm not really sure. This is kind of how I interpret it. Like I said, it looks like at the start of a battle, he gets his HP is reduced by 20%, right? But at the expense of 20% of his HP, the attacks that he receives cannot be over 15% of his max HP. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I mean, like, I kind of feel like a typical necromancer, right? In other games, they do play off of their HP a lot, right? Like that's sticking true to a necromancer, right? That his HP is reduced, or he's sacrificing HP for something, but typically it's for a buff. Like, I mean, it's typically for like an attack buff, or attack speed or something, like I would have loved to have seen something where he's, I don't know. I mean, I would have loved to have seen something where like he's reducing his attack or his HP by 20% at the start of each battle, but you know what I mean, he gets a 15% attack increase or a 15% speed bonus, or you know, something like that. This will be interesting to see how this plays out. I mean, I guess he is a warrior, which, you know, as a tank, right? I mean, their whole goal is to be a bullet sponge and to last as long as possible. So it's interesting to me that he does have a HP reduction, but, you know, it can't, you know, the attacks incoming can't be more than 15% of his max HP. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see exactly how that plays out. His third ability is at the start of a round, deals 4% of max HP damage to all enemies, okay, and recovers 5% of max HP. So HP for self. This is goofy. This is, again, none of one of those language barrier things. At the end of a round, deals damage to all enemies. Okay, so he basically does an AoE ability at the end of each round. However, it scales off of his max HP, but that's what's interesting to me, guys, right? Is that his max HP is going to be reduced. Okay, so he's just a health unit. So basically, at the end of each round, he's going to deal damage or an AoE ability to all enemies, and all it's going to do is it's going to allow him to heal himself for 5% of his max HP. So he's going to get some of that HP back. But I mean, technically he's only going to be sacrificing 15% of his max HP, because each round he's going to be able to get 5% back out of that 20. So interesting, guys, interesting. Please be sure to comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are on the new hero. He's a very interesting character. I think that they should do potentially in the long run do some rework on him, especially his costume, man. I mean, this guy is wearing a pink, you know, tight suit with, you know, I'm assuming this is hair, a little bit of hair coming through, which is great and fancy, and I love his armor. I mean, it looks really good, but there's like no detail. There's absolutely no detail compared to, you know, somebody like Thanos, for instance. I mean, look at this. It's not a lot of detail, but it's there. You know, he's got things floating in the wind. He's got the extra sheath cloths on his arms. You know, he's got the belt, you know, the face glowing and stuff. And then we just have this guy. I mean, there's just nothing here. I mean, he's just bland. They slapped some color on him, threw him into the game right away. But nevertheless, that's just my opinion, guys. Take it for what it's worth. All right, so we took a look at the brand new hero. Where does he fit in? I mean, taking a look at his stats, I guess we've got 210,000 HP. That is huge. I feel like that's actually... Yeah, looking at this, that is the most HP, ladies and gentlemen, we have on a warrior in the game. So they did give him a buff on his HP, which is really, really nice because of that damage or that buff reduction, or that 20% reduction on HP. So that's really nice. I think the closest one, is it Behemoth? Behemoth's here is the closest one to his. Yeah. So 595,000 is what Behemoth has, and he has 610,000, almost 611,000 more. That's insane. So yeah, I mean, he's got a massive health pool. That's really nice to see on a warrior. That's what a tank should be. His abilities do scale off of health like a true necromancer, so that is going to be pretty cool. His speed 125. Yeah, so I mean, he's normal. He's right there with the rest of them. That's interesting. So alrighty, guys, well, that's gonna be it for me for this video. Please be sure to comment or like, comment, and subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop a video. If you guys have any questions or you guys have any suggestions, please let me know on this unit. If you interpret that, like I said, his skills a little bit different, please do not be discouraged. Feel free to reach out and let me know how you interpreted that. Also, I'm looking for a screenshot for my thumbnails to share with you guys. If you happen to have one, be sure to drop it in the comment down below. I would love to get that for future videos. But without further ado, guys, I will see you guys on the next video.